and welcome. Oh, I'm speaking in English because we have some international players coming, but pysytään vielä hetki Suomessa. Tässä selittänyt heille neuvoja, mutta tervetuloa takaisin FINNRUNS tapahtumaan, ja tässä meillä luvassa seuraavaksi multiplayeria, mutta täältä ensin lukaisen yhden lahjoituksen, koska meillä oli tullut 10 euroa anonyymiltä. Kiitoksia lahjoituksesta, ja tosiaan jos pääsemme 3000 euroon, niin olemme suorittamassa arvonnan, jossa voi voittaa näppäimistön, ja tuolta chatista sitä linkkiä löytyy silloin tällöin. Eli voidaan pistää vielä vähän ajan päästä uusiksi, mutta nytten pidemmittä puhetta päästetään Haapis ja xmcacutt vauhtiin. So take it away.
Ja, mä vielä hetkeksi aikaa vaihdan suomeksi, sovittiin näin. Eli tosiaan minä olen Haapis, ja osa saattaa muistaa, että aika tarkkaan 2 vuotta sitten runasin tätä peliä täällä samaisessa tapahtumassa. Ja nyt olisi sitten tarkoitus vetää 100% läpi The Tasmanian Tiger ja vielä tämmöisellä multiplayer-modilla, joka tosiaan mahdollistaa sen, että 2-8 pelaajaa pystyy pelaamaan yhtäaikaisesti samalla servulla. Eli keräillään kaikki yhdessä. Ja niin kuin siinä tuli, niin meillä on englannista vahvistusta mukana, ja tälleen, niin jotta pystytään kommunikoimaan tarvittaessa paremmin, niin puhutaan englantia. Plus meillä on kyseisen modin tekijä tässä vieressä, eli aika konkari tiedoiltaan tämän suhteen, niin välillä tuun varmaan jotain suomeksi puhumaan, mutta todennäköisesti pääosin englanniksi. Okay, Matt, you're up.
Okay, hi, I'm Matt. I also go by Matt Ducky, and also the name that is on screen that no one can ever pronounce, even the people that know me and watch my stream. Yeah, I heard Modi Techie or something, and I think that means that I'm the one that made the mod. So yeah, I made this mod. Took 2 years. We're here now. This is actually the first marathon that it's ever been run at. It's only just gotten to a stable point, and we run it every Sunday in the speedrunning community. The category we're going to be doing is called 100% level locked, which seems weird to anyone that hasn't played or seen the game until you see the game being played. We basically have to stay in the same level until that level is 100% completed. Otherwise, we're just sort of running through the game separately, and it's a bit boring. So we need to prioritize like routing and making sure that we line up at the end of each level. But that's what you're going to see. So when you're ready, Haapis.
Yeah. Which one can I get more audio?
Is it more of me you need?
More of game.
Ah, okay.
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna press some buttons, and it's gonna be a countdown sound. So ready with the timer. 3, 2, 1, lenkille.
All right, so we are going to head over to 2 Up. It's the first level in this game mode. It is already open, so we can both go in there. This is going to give us a chance to explain some of the tech and the workings of the game, because there's a lot, and it's a very, very fast speedrun. So there's not too many tricks in this level. It's just running through and getting everything. We do need to get absolutely everything. There are 9 stages, 9 main stages in this run, and each of those has 300 opals, which are the little red round things that we're collecting. We also need 5 caged bilbies, which are these little animals that are in cages that we're going to collect. 10 golden cogs, which are hidden throughout the levels. I think that's everything, or is it the Thunder Eggs? I missed the Thunder Eggs.
Thunder Eggs, of course.
There's
the
also,
main collectible.
Yeah, the main collectible is Thunder Eggs. They are gotten through various missions. You get 1 for getting all of the opals in a level. You get 1 for getting all the bilbies. So yeah, we need to get all of those. We need to get almost everything in the game. Basically everything that counts towards 100% completion, because there are a few collectibles that don't. So we will ignore them. Everything in this mod is, well, not everything, most things in this mod are synced, so all of the collectibles that we're grabbing will synchronize between us. When Haapis collects an opal, it will go to me as well.
Yep.
So this is a co-op run, we are not racing.
Yeah, there's quite a lot to remember, but so it's nice to have someone else to run with, so you can just like share different routes.
It does make it a lot easier. We've almost cut the time in half. It's not quite half because there's some levels that you just have to wait to be finished by one person. But yeah, 1 player versus 2 player has cut the run, the 100% run, almost in half, which is great. The current world record is 59 minutes. Mine and Haapis' best time is 1 hour 3 minutes.
I think so, yeah.
So we're aiming to beat that, and we have a good chance of beating that today. You got the bill beat? Yeah, you did. We're good. Cool. So in this run, it's also quite forgiving because it doesn't matter who is the fastest necessarily. If both players just play solidly and end up lining up at the end of the run, that matters a lot more than if one person is really fast. If one person's really fast and they're finished 2 minutes early, then they're waiting for 2 minutes for the other person to finish the level. So we try to make the routes as close to even as possible. And we have to make a few adjustments depending on who we're running with and the skill level. But generally, the routes do line up. We spent 2 or 3 months making them in the speedrunning community. A lot of people helped out. And I'm sure everyone that has helped out will get a shout out at some point in this run, because there's a lot. Okay, so I'm just finishing one of the last Thunder Eggs, and then I am going to get the Opal Thunder Egg and head into the next level. Haapis is just finishing up the time attack. That is his last Thunder Egg before he heads into the next level. And you hear a lovely sound that tells us that we've collected everything as soon as I get this next Thunder Egg. Haapis is slightly early on this, which is not too bad. And there it is. Ooh, menuing. So now the run starts to get interesting. If anyone has seen the speedrun before or has seen Haapis' run, is it a year ago?
2 years.
2 years ago. Okay. You will have seen one of the tricks that is coming up. It's used slightly less or slightly later into the run in 100%, but it is there. Basically, in about 2021 or 2020, I can't remember. It was before I joined the community. The developers of the game made a new patch to the game that was supposed to fix a bunch of the issues, and all it actually did was add in more speed tech for us, which is great. So for this level specifically, Haapis is mainly just heading to the end of the level to unlock the time attack. Every level has a time attack, and some of them can be really long. This one's about 1 minute and 44 seconds. So unless that time attack is opened early, I will finish everything before it's done. So in higher player counts, you are pace locked by the person that's doing the time attack in a lot of levels. In 2-player, there's barely any pace lock, if any. 3-player, you can make it work, but at 4-player and above, you are just waiting for someone to finish time attack.
Shark cages giving me a little bit of a problem, but that's fine. We got everything.
It's a good time to point out that Haapis is playing on controller. Haapis is the only PC runner of this game. I think. I don't want to offend anyone. The only PC runner of this game that still plays with controller.
Yep.
Ooh, bad dive. It's getting close.
And it's gonna be a flashy one.
Yeah, it is. Second coolest trick in this run, I think.
I'd say so, yeah.
So, okay, I should start explaining now. In this game, the opals are everyone's worst nightmare. They're a big problem for collecting because a lot of them just don't pull. They don't go towards you. You feel like you should have gotten one and you didn't, and you miss it. And there's nothing in the game to tell you where missing opals are, so you just have to go and find them. However, there is a system where you can get a magnet which will pull in any opals from a further distance. And if you have over 275 opals, it gets bigger, and then at certain intervals, it gets bigger from there. So you end up pulling opals from like all the way across the map, which is great at 299. So if you missed one, you can just get a magnet. Sometimes. So we are going to use magnets as much as possible to make getting opals faster. And there's a really flashy trick coming up where we're going to get opals that we shouldn't be able to get, or we'd have to wait 20 seconds to get with a magnet.
Yeah, it's super slow normally.
Yeah. Time attack. Wait, did I just miss a sound?
Yeah, it's already.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. There's a magnet. This is not the one we're going to use, but it is helpful. Yep. And that's Haapis into the time attack. So I now have to finish almost the entire level before Haapis finishes the time attack. No pressure. Ooh.
You have like 1.5 minutes, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should be okay. Okay, here's the trick. So there are opals in a ring on top of some platforms, and you'd have to wait on the platforms normally, but we can avoid waiting on the platforms by using a magnet. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you. There's a ground swim. Got it. Nice.
Nice. That's not easy to do.
No.
And you're going for it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, once I finish a trick, I'll explain. Got it.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, the opals there in the ring, if you go too high, you will just fall out of the swim, and then you have to go and wait on the platforms. It's very, very tight, the window that you can grab the opals. You have to swim just high enough that you grab them, but not so high that you lose the swim. How are we doing on that, TA?
20 seconds-ish.
Okay. That's looking good. It's looking very good.
There we go.
Just watching the light up. There it is. Yeah. The joke is that we're both supposed to be gliding down onto the platforms at the same time if we're on a good lineup. And that one's perfect. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, the next level we're heading into is the last level of the first hub. Walk in the park. My route is going to look very funny here.
Don't forget the stuff behind.
Thank you. If I think we can get it at the end, but yeah.
Yeah.
So my route here is to unlock the time attack. The time attack in this level is not long. It's 40 seconds, I think. But it does need to be unlocked, and the mission to unlock it takes 51 seconds, I think. So we need to get that open as fast as possible. So I'm going to do a trick called slide one skip, which gets us over into the second half of the level. There we go. And then head up to the end, where I'm going to grab the Thunder Egg that unlocks the time attack with our next ground swim. Plenty more of them across the run. I'm going to do what Coral said he'd do. 20 euros for every missed boulder. This is the third best minigame in the entire game. And while I do this, Haapis is just cleaning up the start of the level. And then he'll head into the second part. And then we kind of swap over at some point. Ooh. I'll go really risky on the last one. Not risky enough. And that's boulders. And we keep the swim through that minigame. You usually can't do that. There's only 2 that we're aware of that are consistent enough to do in a run. To keep. Now I'm going to go and catch the turkey. If you've ever played this game before and you've gotten to the turkey, you'll know it's a real pain to catch. But it has really bad AI and it will always run the way that it was already running. So you can just run into its face and then you'll always catch it. I can't catch it while I'm swimming, but I'm doing a trick that Karma Crimson, the world record holder in most single-player categories, found, which is just to move the turkey. You just move him while you're in the swim to a place that's good, and then you catch him at the end. Haapis has just finished the first water slide, and he can't get too comfortable because now he's doing the second one. Missing opals in single player is very punishing in Walk. You're risking not getting a magnet and then having issues, losing minutes. But in multi, we forced all baskets to give magnets. So, so yeah, there's no risk if we miss an opal. In Walk, at least.
Tosiaan tuossa näkyy vahinnon suomeksi taas välissä. Tässä on 2 reittiä, mitä pitäisi mennä. Ja normaalisti, kun pääsee tämän vesiliukumeen alas, niin siellä on semmoiset sienet, millä pystyy teleporttaan takaisin tonne ylös. Ja sit pitäisi tehdä se toinen, niin mä teen tommosen niinku death-atusen tossa, jotta mä pääsen nopeasti takaisin sinne ylös ja saa sitten tän toisenkin reitin tehtyä.
I agree.
Good.
Okay, going into second bat's hit, and you're coming over. That's perfectly lined up again. So I have to get the cave bats out of the cave, and then I'm going to main menu and come back into the level and go into the time attack. While Haapis finishes up the rest of the level. Yeah, that's a very good lineup. Okay, and at the end of this level, which we're very close to, Haapis will start doing something funny, which we'll talk about soon, and I'm going to go into the first boss of the game. The first boss of the game is an auto-scroller. It's very boring, most of them are, but there's something funny that we do in multiplayer to make it slightly more interesting.
Yeah, and we already agreed I'm gonna explain rainbow scales in Finnish.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, eli tosiaan kun tässä on tää Rainbow Cliffs, joka on tää hubworldi tässä. Niin täällä on ripoteltuna 25 tämmöistä Rainbow Scalesia ympäriinsä, jotka ei vaikuta millään tapaa 100% saavuttamiseen. Että nää on niinku semmonen ekstra kerättävä tässä. Niin me nyt ihan vaan, koska because of swag and fun, kerätään nää tästä 25, niin tässä on tämmösiä kivoja välejä, että tässäkin esimerkiksi nyt kun Matt tappelee härkää vastaan, niin mä pystyn keräämään tässä jo muutama.
I have the multi-rank now, so I can attack the bull. I can doesn't do anything, but it's funny.
I'm gonna grab the one that's behind the blur also.
So the ranks that Haapis just grabbed for me, we don't actually need those for the 100% completion, but they do save a small amount of time across some of the levels. Yeah, the rainbow scales and the rangs do not count to 100% completion. Neither do the invisible crates that have picture frames in them. That's a separate category that no one runs.
And that's Mission Impossible.
Nice. 2 rainbow scales? You've got time.
Yeah.
Just to check, did you get the one behind hub 2?
You mean the one that's behind the pillar?
Behind the entrance, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
And now we wait.
And it should be open. There you go. Cool. Okay, the next level that Haapis is in now is No Worries. In this one, it's me that is going to be going for the time attack. I will be rushing to get the time attack open as fast as possible, and then I'm going to go through the time attack and death abuse to the end of the level so that I can help out the end. It's a nice route that I think it was Lawrence, so Lawrence and the who came up with. Sorry if I'm misattributing that.
Also, don't forget the dunny.
Yeah. There's a trick that I have to walk for about 2 seconds in a direction, and if I don't do that, I lose a minute. Okay.
It has been forgotten a couple times.
Yes. Yeah. I'll be reminding myself to grab it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Almost. Okay, there should be a magnet here that I can use to grab some opals on the ice. They're usually really hard to grab. Ice physics in this game are weird. You'll see a trick in a minute that was found by a runner called Marky Moth, who's been in the Discord for about 6 months to a year now. He's a really cool runner, and he keeps finding things that no one else would have thought of. Ooh. Also, while we're in Snow Worries, I want to give a massive shout out to Tinsel and Kana, who both helped me with making this mod at some point. There's also Buzzchi and Koshi, who had a big part in helping. It's taken 2 years, and it's 18,000 lines of code.
Come on. No.
Yabby! So yeah, massive thanks to everyone that's helped with the project, and everyone that's helped test it as well.
Yeah, it's been a big project. Oh.
Oh, Yabby. Oh no.
That was on me, but it's still annoying.
Yeah.
Still blaming Yabby.
Yeah, so swimming with controller is a lot harder in this game. The turn radius, how much you can turn on the spot, is much wider because you're limited by how fast the camera turns with the controller, with the joystick. On PC, I can just flick the camera and it will move where I want it to go.
Yeah.
You might be wondering if there's any advantages to running on controller. In multiplayer, no.
Menuing?
Soon, no. Yeah, Chrome introduced a lot of bugs that make controller slightly better in some cases, but it's minor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in for the time attack now, so we're going to see the first marquee slide. For some reason, when Ty goes into certain animations, he will keep the physics of the surface that he was on when he started the animation. So if we're on ice and we start one of these animations, we can continue off of ice as if we were still on the ice. Kind of like that. I missed it, but it was close. Okay, Haapis is heading up to the mill, which is good. I must not forget the dunny at the end.
Yeah.
Most things are disabled in the time attack. The checkpoints are not. So we can activate checkpoints and then die to get back to them after the time attack is finished. We do that in 2 levels. Both of the snowy ones. And that's Bilby Egg. Oh, it's not Bilby. Ah, it's one more.
Yeah, one more.
Funny thing with the Zappyrang, which we'll get at the very end of the run, actually. The Zappyrang is very broken in this game. I don't think Chrome realized it, but the programming on it is a bit weird, and it can break things it shouldn't be able to. There's platforms that would prevent you from getting certain collectibles that can be broken, and even the pillars in Bull's Pen can be broken with the Zappyrang, which makes Bull's Pen completely unbeatable. Okay, I'm going towards the dunny. I'm not going to miss it. I'm not going to kill the run. Hey! I got it.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Small thing that makes a big difference. Okay, now it's spill the egg.
Yes. Huge. Okay, now the finish time attack. I'm just going to die as fast as possible. I love iframes until I don't. And we're back at the top of the mill, which is great. That's where we want to be. Okay, so the mill is an interesting situation. The devs intended that you'd run up these wooden paths to hit 3 buttons that would raise platforms to let you up to the top of the mill. There's a few things they didn't see coming. One is that the rangs kind of arch back, like they're boomerangs, they come back to you. So if you just sort of stand in the right spot and throw up, it just hits the button anyway, and you don't have to go up the path. But even worse, you can just jump up the mill at the end. Which I'm heading up to now.
Mill skip.
Mill skip. And I'm going to go for 360 mill, which is a variation on mill skips that only the top 2 runners do. I thought I'd give it a go. I don't need that. I always do a charge bite there when I don't need to. Okay. Here we go. Mill skip. Oh. 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 I'll get it one day. There it is. Okay. It's not over. Still got 360.
Come on.
Hey,
Let's
there we
go.
Yo. Nice. And that's Opals, and I'm going to Opal Machine, so we are good. That was a clean lineup. And now Haapis is going to head into Outback Safari, which is the only level in the game where you don't play as Ty. I mean, you play as Ty, but on the bull that we killed earlier. This level is very strange. The controls are weird, and they left in a bug with the original console versions that's in a lot of games called Outback Movement, which is just input vectoring. So if we hold up and to the side at the same time, we can get extra movement speed. Now, Haapis plays on controller, which means it's not possible. So Haapis has to use both the keyboard and controller at the same time, which is why he currently has his finger on W. And somehow that's still not the most cursed setup we've ever had, because a lot of us used to run playing with our feet on the controller and our hands on the keyboard because it would only work with controller and keyboard, but we've fixed it so it works with just keyboard now.
Yeah.
And so the mission I'm in at the moment, I'm trying to collect everything whilst also preventing Shazza, who's driving that car, from dying. The reason she's driving the car is because it's broken and she needs to get it fixed. So she's driving it.
Yeah, of course.
And Haapis, at the same time, is finishing emus, which is the worst mission in the game. No one likes emus. No one enjoys it.
It's kind of a common theme in the game. When there's birds, that's bad.
Wait, where's the other birds that are bad?
Turkeys?
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so now Haapis is going to go and clean up some of the rest of the level. I'm going to finish up Shazza, and then I'll go into the time attack. This level is surprisingly easy to route.
Oh, there's...
Oh, yeah, we get phantom emus as well. Sometimes the emus just randomly pop back in once you finish the mission. Okay. I did not get the cog this time.
Okay.
Cool.
I grab it.
Excellent. Do I get everything in Shazza? Ooh. Oh. Almost. Probably not. Come on. Come on. No! There's one opal and one cog that I still need to get. I was very, very close.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I don't have hotkeys. I can't
Oh yeah, true.
sync. It's fine. Okay, this time attack is interesting. It is the hardest time attack in the game if you don't have the outback movement, the input vectoring that makes you faster. It's really, really easy to lose it, even at top level. Yeah, with outback movement, it's the easiest in the game. There's no way to lose it.
Yeah, that's true. Chaza can't keep up.
Okay, so now Haapis is heading up the same path that I'm going up because unfortunately, like we said, everything despawns in the time attack. If it didn't, this run would be a lot easier to route. No, we have to loop back on ourselves a lot.
There's the cog.
Okay, cool. At the end of the level, I'm going to... Well, at the end of the time attack, I'm going to warp in with the emus. And you're not limited to staying in the emus area when you have emus activated. You can go anywhere you want. So we're just going to finish the level from there. It lets us warp to the other side of the level really quickly. So this level's really easy to get around. I'm going to go into the lower waterfall section, and I'm going to do one of the last thunder eggs while Haapis cleans up everything else around me.
Yeah.
You might see some boxes just in the level. They're empty. It's fine. Haapis got them already, but they are not synced for me for weird reasons to do with the time attack. I have not fixed that. Oh, I bonked on you. Okay. Opals might be you as well. See. Opal count looks great. So this mini game, we just have to hit each of these barrels 3 times. The frills come and fix them, but they're too slow. Yeah, that's it. And then I've got the 3 behind waterfall. You get Opal Thunder Egg, and I'll get Bilby near Opal Thunder Egg. Oh, no, it's fine. You exit level. Yeah. Cool. And we're going into Bridge on the River Ty, which is my hardest level for this run. There's a lot to do here, and there's a lot of pace locking. So there's a mission where we have to escort a tree frog, green tree frog. They are nocturnal. They like being awake at night, but this one is scared of the dark. So we have to escort him home by lighting a bunch of barrels to guide him through the level. It takes about 2 minutes, and then there's another 2 missions which are locked until you have finished that. So I need to get that done as fast as possible so that Haapis can come in and start the next mission after that. He's going to go, ee! Where is it? Oh, it's yikes, okay. We love Dennis. I was working on a mod for a while to get Dennis to be playable. We got somewhere with it, but big shout out to Florals for helping with that. Florals is like the modding guru. If Florals doesn't know it, no one does. Okay, I'm trying to get everything during this mission as well. And there's some extra stuff that I'm going to be adding into this run for the first time because we've not been lining up perfectly each time. And it helps a little bit. Ooh. So the barrels that I've been lighting do go out after... Oh! I got bonked down by a bat.
Yeah.
That's right, there is a backup.
Cap or bat.
There we go. Yeah, the barrels that I've been lighting do go out after a certain amount of time, so I've got to be careful to keep relighting them, which makes the next trick I'm going to do kind of difficult. It's called pontoon skip. We skip the pontoon. That's not pontoon skip. That's me getting hit by a frill. That's not a frill, it's a lizard. Okay. And there's the first half of pontoon skip. And I've got to get a swim back up so that the barrel doesn't go out before I'm back up. Here we go. Nope. Second try loses time, but it's not too bad. Ooh, okay. I might just run. I think it's better to run.
Yeah.
Difficult trick. How close are you to burners?
I'm just about to enter the area.
Okay, you've still got to get... Okay, yeah, we're a bit slow. You should just head to diving. Get diving out the way. Okay, going for another trick where we skip the thunder egg animation. Missed it. Oh well.
I'm gonna skip a thunder egg animation.
Yeah, we bonk off of Rex's head and it just skips the animation. I'm going for every swag strat in this run that I can. That's why a lot of them are failing, because we don't usually do a lot of these tricks.
But yeah, I didn't take the two first burners.
Okay, I can grab them at the end. Ooh, can I? I'll grab them in a second.
I'll grab them, yeah, if you're not able to.
It gives me a chance to do delight skip.
Yeah.
Which I've never failed ever. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So you're kind of far away from them now.
Yeah.
You got the Rex one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the two first.
We good. Rerouting on the fly is fine. There we go, they're done.
Nice.
Okay, delight skip time. We can jump on top of the checkpoints. And then there's like a tiny bit of collision that we can jump up to here. And then we can just jump up to the bridge. There's funny enough, there's delight skip, which was found by Delight. Then we found a skip for that and we called it delight skip skip. And then we found another version and called it delight skip skip. And I think there's also a delight skip. But I don't know, there's a lot. Okay, time attack time. This is the hardest time attack to do fast. I recently got a PB in this, so here's hoping. I'm gonna take it slightly slower than I normally would. It loses a lot of time if I fail it.
Come on, turkey.
Like that, I failed it. Oh well.
Nice.
There is a swim I can get later on that kind of brings some of the time back, but this is just going to be slower. That's really unfortunate. Loses about 30 seconds. Although, depending on when Haapis finishes, that shouldn't matter too much.
Magnet action should pull the rest. Oh, I ran out. I have a backup here.
Nice.
Good.
Is that all?
No. 289.
Ooh.
There. Oh. I see them. That's it.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to go for delight skip to get a swim. I can't get any of them today.
Interesting.
I'm going to go for another version that might give me a swim. Come on. There we go. Okay. Burners need handing in, and I think that's it. When I finish to go.
I haven't done this swim in a long time.
It's okay. I've got mushrooms to get back to it if you fail it again. Yeah, just exit level. Get ready on Crikey. Okay.
Oh yeah, I can go in already. Oh no.
No, you can't. I've still got hand.
Oh yeah, true.
Level lock. There you go.
Now.
Okay, that was a really slow bridge. That's unfortunate. It is a hard level. Okay, now it's my turn to get some of the rainbow scales. As Haapis said earlier in Finnish, the rainbow scales are not required. It's just a swag strat. I also went for the one that Haapis had already got. The glide down still needs getting.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Shall I grab that one?
Yes. Yes, you should. Okay, I'm now going to do gate skip. So gate skip gets us into the end of the game early. We don't need the Zappy rang, which is a rang we get from hub 3 to beat the game. We only need the rangs from the first 2 hubs. So we can now go straight to the end of the game and beat the game. This is 100% though, so yeah, we need to get everything. This isn't the end of the run. We still need to do hub 3. However, the rangs we get from doing the end game, the Doomerang, are more broken than the Zappy rang and let us save well over a minute of time. Okay, cool. I'm in Cass's pass. I was considering doing a new version of a skip in this level, but I have decided not to because I was not consistent enough with it. So instead I'm going to do the old version, which is still flashy, it still looks cool. Basically, this level, there's nothing to collect. We just need to get to the end of the level. So we can skip the entire level however we want, which is great because we can just jump on a tree and then go out of bounds and then swim underneath the entire level. Really easy trick as well. And then I'm heading into... Ooh.
Shoot, I was almost doing the main menu warp there, but...
Ah.
It forced me back here.
Okay, I'm in Cass's Crest, so you have some time. So Cass's Crest, we need to fight a boss here. It's Shadow, which is a bat. Yeah, it's basically Roost the Bat from Sonic, but like make it Thai. Yeah, we kill her by hitting her with the gas jets. It's an auto-scroller, but we can do some flashy movement. It doesn't save any time, it just looks cool. So there's this one, which is great. There we go. Doesn't save any time. We're just waiting for her to get to the second gas jet. The button's over there, so we need to hit that button before she gets there, but other than that, there's no way to save time. And this is why we needed the Zoomerangs, because it makes it much easier to hit the buttons. If we hit the button too early, the gas jet will go out before she gets there. So they are on for quite a long time, so it's not too risky, but we do need to hit it when she's close at least. And we're heading towards final battle, which is the final level of the game, but not the run. It's a hard level. We need to do a trick called Doom Clip, which saves a minute and a half or something, where we skip an entire sequence at the end of the game. It looks really cool. It's probably the hardest trick in the run. It's one of them, at least. But luckily, I've had practice. Every time I run this, no matter who I run with, I'm always the one doing endgame. And that's Shadow finished. And now we're going to head into final battle.
Shall I explain Doom Clip in Finnish?
Yeah, go for it.
Joo. Eli tosiaan toi on nyt 3 faceen jaettu, toi Final Battle. Ja eka on tuhotaan noi turretit tosta päältä. Sitten mennään tonne sisälle ja sieltä tuhotaan vähän semmosia piuhoja ehkä. Ja sitten 3. on semmonen, että saadaan Doomerang, joka on sitten semmonen niin kuin ohjattava bumerangi. Ja normaalisti se pitäisi vetää semmoista tosi pitkää putkea pitkin sinne. Mutta meillä on mahdollisuus vetää Doom Clip, jossa mennään tuota out of boundsin kautta suoraan sinne putken päähän asti. Ja säästää aikaa minuutin. Eli out of boundsissa mennään. Se on aika tiukka se väli, mistä se saadaan sinne takaisin niin kuin inboundsiin. Siellä on tosiaan se loppu.
Here we go. That's a decent line.
First try, nice.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, now we're heading into Hub 3. Did you get 24?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we get the rainbow scales, we get the swag. It's just nice because it doesn't lose any time.
Yeah.
Okay, liar, liar. This is the first level of Hub 3. Hubs is going to do one of my favorite out of bounds in the game, which just sends you straight to the end of the level. Just jump on Lenny. Meanwhile, I'm going to start the start of the level. This is the Sly boss fight. It's kind of funny because the intended way is just to make Sly hit himself with his rang. But what Haapis is going to try and do is time it so that it's not when the rang comes back to him. There you go. It's when the rang like leaves. So you wrap him in ice and then the rang immediately hits the ice and it just kills him. We also now have the Doomerang.
Nice.
Now, clean. It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
So the Doomerang is very broken, as I've said. The reason it's broken is because it lets us skip the collectible animation after several of the collectibles. So the collectible animation takes about 3.5 seconds every time we get one. And there's certain collectibles where if we just throw the Doomerang at the floor when we get it, it just cancels the animation. Nice. So we can save, I think, about 30 seconds with that. And then there's another trick at the end of the run, which is going to save a minute. And it looks very, very funny. Okay. I'm now going to go for buttonless muddy towers. So usually you have to hit a button to lower a platform, but this was a trick found by Brandon initially and then routed in by me, where we just swim a tree and then jump down and land on the Thunder Egg instead, skipping everything Chrome ever put in place in this game to make us play it. I'm now going to go for a Doom cancel on this cog. Clean. Missed it.
Also, since I previously set this in Finnish, tässä on tosiaan täysin sama, eli tässä on how many routes on this water slide? Different? Like 4?
It splits twice at the start. Sorry, it splits in 2 at the start and then 3 later on.
5. Eli
5,
joo, 5 eri reittiä, eli tää pitäisi mennä niinku 5 kertaa läpi, että sä saat kaikki opaalit täältä, niin uidaan vaan läpi tälleen näin, niin saadaan kaikki yhdellä kertaa.
Magnet. It is possible for an opal in the crates I've just broken to despawn.
Fun.
Yeah, it's a run killer. When Haapis started running 100% single player, I think it happened, 3 or 4 times in a row?
Yeah.
In run. Okay. Ooh. Perfect lineup for a Doom cancel and I still missed it. Okay. Main menuing for time attack. And then I'll be coming into the end of the level to help Haapis, who is actually ahead compared to usual.
Yeah.
Which is very nice. So if you want to start levers when you get to the top, feel free, but we'll see where we are. Actually, it's probably easier if you do gantry glide, the pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And that's the time attack. Funny thing, the kaboomerangs are also broken in this game. If you throw them at the start of a time attack, 2 of the time attacks, it will immediately kill the person you're racing, and then they can't win because they're dead. Okay, Lenny skip. I've been having more trouble with Lenny skip at FINNRUNS than I ever have. Could just go for the Doomerang version. I might.
You're gonna do levers and the cog?
When I get in, I will.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got to do furnace still, though, so if you want to get on levers, feel free.
I can do levers.
There we go. It's
There's
flashy.
that showcase.
Yeah. I'm showing it again later anyway in Rex Marks, but yeah. That's Doom jumping. Like I said, the Doomerangs are very, very broken. I made a video called Doom Shenanigans, which talks about all of the problems with the Doomerang. There's a lot. I've also made a video talking about how multiplayer was made. That's going to be released in August. Keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Made it. Good cycle. What still needs doing?
Levers and the cog.
You get the cog?
I'll get the cog.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just running down for levers now.
Yeah.
A slow liar, but it was funny, so
Yeah.
that's all good. Okay, cool.
Shall I exit
Yeah.
level?
Nice. Okay, beyond the black storm. Haapis? Go for it.
Ja, okei, eli tosiaan nyt tulee showcaseina Mattin kautta vaikein ground swim stratti, mitä on pelissä, ihan suoraan sanottuna. Se on tosi pitkä, tosi tarkka, säästää tosi paljon aikaa, mutta se on myös helppo mokata, ja jos mokaa, niin aikaa menee hukkaan ihan hullun lailla. Eli ensin tehdään pientä tuommoista keräilyä, ja Matt käy sitten yhdessä nurkkauksessa nappaamassa itselleen tosiaan sen ground swimin. Ja sit katsotaan miten käy. Se on when was this found? Swim?
A year and a half ago by me.
Yeah.
I sat with a modded version and just went up, or tried to go up every level of the ski slope in every place for hours until eventually I found it.
Yeah. Eli mitä Matt kertoi silloin, kun hän etsi ja löysi, niin siinä meni ihan törkeen kauan ja joutui tekemään erilaisia kikkailuja. Että tässä on tosi tarkkoja niin kuin väyliä, mitä otetaan. Että jos menee pikkasenkin syrjään, niin silloin sitä ei pysty tekemään. Eli
I'm up the hard part.
Nice. Eli tosiaan kasuaalisti, mitä tässä pitäisi tehdä, niin mennään semmoista hiihtohissiä pitkin, ja se on tosi hidas liikkeeltään.
This trick has actually been made harder. There's a route that would have you kill all of the thrills on the cable car path at the same time as doing the swim. No one has done that in a run successfully yet. We don't even know if it would be faster. Probably would, but... Okay, that's level 1.
Niin kuin näkee, niin toi on aika nopeeta, ja tuolla yläpuolella menee tosiaan ne hiihtohissit, ja niille ei ole hirveän kova toi vauhti. Niin säästää huomattavan paljon aikaa ja niinku downtimea.
That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5.
Nice, let's go. Nailed it. That's never been shown at a marathon event before.
Ever. It's because it's only useful in multiplayer. And and a category called cheap percent all levels, which is like vortex percent for Spyro. It's very similar. I'm almost at the actual best minigame in the entire game. It's everyone's favorite. It's really fun and interesting. Promise. Doom cancel? Finally, I got my first Doom cancel in Black Stump.
Nice.
Huge. Okay. Okay, cool. Here we go. Now, I did bring my phone with me to the desk on purpose. It's so I can just set it up on the mouse. And if I do this right, I think that's good. Like, actually, for once. Come on.
Come on. So you can chill.
It seems good. I've seen all 3 patterns. I'm just not confident that it's going to stay there. But yeah, I think I can just commentate what Haapis is doing.
Also, I didn't get the magnet for some reason, but I have
weird.
one there.
Okay. Haapis now needs to catch Booney. Booney has gone the wrong way. It's unfortunate.
Might as well just catch.
Yeah, just catch him. I'm going to come in and help with the time attack anyway, so... I love this mission. It's so fun. It's a great minigame.
1 more minute.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. Chrome really knew what they were doing here. What's funny is in Tai 2, in the second game, they actually made the turret missions kind of hard and interesting, but in Tai 1, they really minimal effort. It's my reward for doing ski swim. Are you going back for the...
Bilby.
Okay.
And then...
Time attack.
Time attack, yeah.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. The one time you didn't want Boonie Skip. Wait. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Just roll with it.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the minigame. Nice.
I think it could have been maybe faster to just...
You beauty. Don't worry about opals. I'll grab it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. We'll do a doom cancel on it. Why not? And I missed it. Okay. All I have to do now is get the frills. No, I'm behind you. I can do it.
Got it.
That's one frill. I need to take damage. Nah, probably not. Can take damage at the start. There's another 2. These frills are not usually here in single player. So you have to do them before the TA, which means you wait on the cable cast for ages. I didn't intend for them to be here in multiplayer. It's just a weird quirk with how I've synced them. So we just abuse it. Grab that one. Take the hit. Can I still make it there? Let's assume I can. If not, I've killed the run. I can. Go up, let's go. Okay. And this is the second death abuse we do during a time attack to get back to where the mission turn in is. And now I can speak to Kent and finish the mission, and Haapis finishes the time attack. And that's it. That should be everything in this level. On to the last level of the run.
I got the swag drop at the end.
Well, kind of the last level of the run.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something called an ice swim, where we go underneath an ice platform and just get the swim. We don't quite know how these ones work, but they do. This level is the hardest in casual runs. It's the most annoying in speedruns. No one enjoys it, I don't think. I used to, but I've gone off it. It's too big. It should be just a little bit smaller. Yeah, the level's just way too big. And if you've missed an opal, sometimes...
It's tricky to find what it is.
Dead run, yeah.
Boom. I don't need to interact with the chest, just...
Walk away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another bug that Chrome have in their game. Yeah, if you just walk away from the chest, it activates the next one. That's not intentional, I don't think. Okay. So yeah, we have to get all of the chests. There are 5 or 6 of them? I can't remember. I should know. I think it's 6.
It's 6.
Yeah, we have to get all 6 chests. That's the main thing that pace locks us, because we need that to do the time attack. And the time attack's about 1:20. So until the chests are done, we can't do anything else. I mean, this level is long anyway. I think in this run it's something like 6 minutes. Where a lot of them like 3 or 4 minutes. So this one is one of the longer ones. But yeah, we need to get the time attack open as fast as possible. So our route makes sure we do that. Okay. And then instead of taking the geyser path here that would have you platform, we don't do platforming. This is a speed run of a platformer. We don't platform. We swim up the pillar instead. If you ever want to try this game, feel free. We have sessions every Sunday evening for everyone in Europe. We run multi-sessions. Multi is really fun and very easy, and we cater to the people that join. We change what we do depending on who's joined us.
Also, it's currently €4.72 on Steam.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we are Chrome's marketing team.
Pray for Volcanoic, by the way.
Come on, I believe. Hard jump.
Tää on yksi vaikeimpia ledge grabeja koko pelissä. Ellei vaikea. Come on.
I believe. I believe.
Come on, man.
Got this.
I wanna get it.
I'm not lost. I'm supposed to be taking damage.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
Took too long, but at least I got it.
All right, cool. So what I've just done there, you see I'm now out of the volcano. Yeah, you can hit the checkpoint through the wall of the volcano. So we just run against the wall to hit the checkpoint and then die, and it puts us outside. It's a really nice little trick. Found by me and Lorne, I think. Rowboat's time. These are one of the only elements of RNG in this entire run. The throwboats sometimes stop, and we need them to stop so that I can hit them and explode them. There are faster ways of doing it, but I've always just waited for them to stop because it's easier. And they do. There we go. Easy. We are fast approaching the end of the run.
Yeah.
There's about
Very, very close.
3 or 4 minutes left, something like that.
We have Pacey.
There is a chance for PB here. Heading for the reroute now. Yeah. I'll be grabbing the chest so you can just beeline it to the end. There is a crate you'll need to get. I think it might be on me actually. Nah, it's yours. You'll see it.
Bruh.
Did you fall?
Yeah.
Ah. You got this? Hey. I don't like our opal count, but then I'm seeing where you are, so you're not finished yet. Oh, come on. There we go.
That should be correct, 271 at this point.
Yeah. 271 is correct.
So I'm not gonna go for the chest.
No.
Okay.
The sunken ship one is next, and I'm right there, so.
Yeah.
I think that's the last thing I have to get as well. 286. Nice. Okay, cool.
You said I'm gonna grab a crate?
You got it, probably. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah, 286, you're fine.
Yep.
I'm going into the second best minigame in the entire game. This one's so fun.
Yeah, the count is...
Now, I shouldn't joke too much about this minigame because it is a common run killer if you just don't pay attention for a second. Kind of do need to be on top of it, so at least it's interactive, but it is boring. Very boring. Okay, and now that it's approaching, well, Haapis is going into the time attack and getting the last Thunder Eggs. We'll talk about the trick that you're going to see after this level. So after this level, Haapis is going to exit and grab the Rainbow Scale, which gives us the Rainbow Scale thing, the flare on speedrun.com. And I'm going to go into the last level. Now, in the last level, it's the boss. We need to beat the boss, and usually the boss takes about 1 minute and 4 seconds, which isn't too long. But the Doomerang is broken and lets us insta-kill the boss. If you want to know how it works, come and talk to me, because I'm not going to go through the full explanation here. It's really complicated. But basically, if we just throw the Doomerang at the boss, it insta-kills it. And then we get the talisman, and that's the end of the run. So as soon as the camera changes, that will be the end of the run.
So yeah, ready with the timer pretty soon.
Here we go. I think this is PB.
Can be, for sure.
I think it's PB. If I don't fail this trick, it's PB. Okay, hard swim. Do I just not risk it? I've got time to... No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm going for it. For the BB. Got it. Nice. Okay, cool.
Final
level. I can grab the rainbow scale actually because I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
So time is very, very fast approaching. We're nearly there. Ah, cool. Here we go.
Okay, get ready.
Sub 103 maybe.
Come on.
And time.
Let's go.
59.
Let's freaking go.
PP. GG, dude.
Yeah, let's go.
And that's 100% completion. Woo. Yeah, I love that trick. GG. That's... Ooh. Nice.
That's multi.
Okay, now for the shout-outs. Oh, God. Okay. A big shout-out to Tinsel and Kana for helping with the mod, BuzzChief for helping find a bunch of stuff, the entire speedrunner community, everyone that's helped test, Kythol and Serby for running with me as much as they do, Haapis for joining me on the commentary, Chrome for making an awesome game, James Podesta at Chrome for reaching out about multi and being really cool about it and not giving me a DMCA. Yeah, so many people have helped with this, and I'm really glad that this is the first marathon we've brought it to, and then big thanks to FINNRUNS for having me and accepting my weird English accent. So thank you. I really appreciate it. There we go.
Onko Haapiksella lisättävää?
Eipä oikeastaan. Mä pidän sen lyhyenä. Kiitos FINNRUNS. Onnea 10 vuotta. Ja mukava päästä pelaamaan tätä hyvää peliä. Ostakaa Steamissa alennuksessa 4,72 €. Liittykää Speedrun Discordiin ja näin päin pois.
Kyllä, kiitos Haapis ja thank you Matt for coming all this way to show this game for us.
Thank you.
On nyt meidän aikamme siirtyä täältä Australian mailta käsittääkseni Muumilaaksoon, missä se ikinä onkaan. Onko se sitten, saattaa olla samalla mantereella, kukaan ei tiedä. finruns.com/lahjoita, norpat kaipaavat apujanne. Sinne voitte heittää rahuleita ja 3 tonnissa tapahtuu jotain näppisasioita, näin olen kuullut. Palaamme asiaan ennen pitkää.